Okay, I'm not even having an opening for this one because I'm gonna tackle the first actual bad movie that I'm gonna do a review on, and it's the Tom and Jerry movie from 2021. A movie that is just nothing special. It has nothing that I liked outside of the first slapstick scene. And it doesn't really mean shit when there are a lot of shorts of Tom and Jerry that do this infinitely better. The movie stars are, of course, Tom, Jerry, and Chloe Grace Moretz. Yeah, she's one of the main characters. I like her in Kick-Ass, I like her in Nimona, but I definitely don't like her in this. Her performance is stilted. It feels like she was held at gunpoint.
Oh, please, sir, please just, you can't do that to me.
And she's not the only one. Every other human actor doesn't give a good performance. The movie starts with rapping pigeons, so that's already a sign of good things to come. So Tom is moving in New York or some shit and runs into Jerry, who starts the conflict. Jerry never starts the conflict, it's either Tom or Tom's owner. I mean, Tom does pretend that he's blind, but that doesn't mean Jerry gets to start their fighting. They chase each other around, and then we get to introduce to Chloe Grace's character. And one thing, what she is unlikable. She's first of all a stealing maniac. She steals someone's resume and says it's hers. That is not a good move if you want the audience to root for your character. Maybe have her already have that resume but just struggle to find a job. I don't know, that sounds much better without making her unlikable. So the whole center of the story is about this wedding, and Jerry can't be there, so Tom is enlisted to get rid of him. And when that doesn't work, a main human girl just says, just get out of my sights for some time and go fuck around in the city. When they get taken to the animal prison, they get out because of a main human male villain who got fired in the middle of the movie because of mouse. AKA Jerry. He tricks Tom and Jerry to come to the wedding, and they destroy everything. Bing, bong, bong, everything is forgiven, and they live happily ever after. Cool, very cool. First of all, every character sucks. No layers, no depth, no likability is here. The humor is bare bones. Yeah, like this movie is 1 hour and 51 minutes, and slapstick, yeah, no, that's not gonna cut it for the entire runtime.
Get off!
The fact that this is live action CGI hybrid says it all. It shouldn't have been made at all. It should have just been a CGI only movie. Also, the animation looks cool, but then you see all the imperfections, and yes, it's good animation, but bringing it to live action presents a whole new bunch of problems, like how it looks against the real world objects and humans, which is, it doesn't really look good against those two things. The humor outside of slapstick is really trying to make the hip kids laugh from pop culture references, and this particular joke I really hate.
OMG, is that a mouse? WT? WT?
Like, is that the best you came up with? Just teasing swear words like every generic kids movie these days? It's just so bad. Hell, I dislike it even more than Ant-Man Quantumania, which for those who don't know is was my least favorite movie until this came in and said, "You think Ant-Man Quantumania is bad?" To be honest, they should have just made a few shorts with CGI instead of a movie, because Tom and Jerry doesn't work in a movie without all this fluff. The 90s film is what was the same, but not as bad. If it's worse than the Smurfs, then I don't know what is worse than this movie. Like, is Hell worse than this movie? Like, I'm not gonna rewatch the Smurfs movie if to look if it's as bad or even worse than those two movies, because I don't want to torture myself. Tom and Jerry 2021 was cute for 3 minutes, but pile shit for the rest of the runtime. 2 out of 10, never want to watch again.